more buzz surrounds the 25% oil tariff imposed by the Trump administration on Venezuelan oil. The question lingers, what are the implications for Jamaica and the region in general? Adrian Williams spoke with some experts on the topic for this report.
In a U.S. energy report, as of 2023, Venezuela holds the largest crude oil reserves globally with approximately 17%. So what does it mean with U.S. President Donald Trump's imposing of a 25% tariff on countries purchasing oil from Venezuela? Development economist Sandre Roden explains that although Jamaica does not import oil from Venezuela, there are still potential negative effects that can impact the country, including a potential rise in global oil prices.
We still have Caribbean countries importing oil from Venezuela, and that might be the indirect impact, because we have to consider those trade ties as well, and what happens across the region can affect us, because what would happen, it's not just Caribbean, think about Latin America as well, because of the positioning of Latin America and the Caribbean.
Social activist and member of US-based organization Black Alliance for Peace says the move is designed to increase dependency on the US. But how can this tariff be implemented by a president in a totally different jurisdiction?
Whereas Trump isn't concerned about looking good. He just wants domination and control, right, and centralization. The US is able to bring these tariffs and enforce them because they have the military power to basically make countries do what they say. The way that they're able to impose these things in Venezuela is that they just actually today signed a new agreement with Guyana around training and exercises and military cooperation in order for the U.S. to be able to patrol in Guyanese waters, right, and to be able to actually fight against Venezuela.
He further highlighted the Monroe Doctrine, a policy implemented in 1823 giving the United States the power to intervene in any act seen as hostile by European nations, essentially exerting control over the region. Cole instead wants the region to unite around a Zone of Peace initiative aimed at standing up to superpowers like the U.S. in times like this.
One of the reasons that we're engaged in this is because we see a really big need for deeper regional integration, deeper regional solidarity between not only nations in the Caribbean, but nations throughout the Caribbean and Latin America to also connect with folks like Black or African folks in the U.S. who also, want to see each other's communities thrive and have self-determination. And the only way that we can do that is by joining together.
In conjunction, the territorial dispute brews between Guyana and Venezuela in the Essequibo region over who should own the territory rich in oil and other minerals. Adrian Williams for CVM News.